Napoleon Hill's 365 Days of Inspiration. Written by Napoleon Hill. Narrated by Jason Day. January 1st. Failure is a blessing when it pushes us out of a cushioned seat of self-satisfaction and forces us to do something useful. If you carefully study your own life and those of achievers whom you admire, it is an absolute certainty you will discover that your greatest opportunities often occurred during times of adversity. It is only when faced with the possibility of failure that we are willing to deal with radical change and take the risks that lead to great success. When you experience temporary failure and you know that it is temporary, you can capitalize on the opportunities adversity always brings. January 2nd. Good intentions are useless unless they are expressed in appropriate action. Good intentions may be an appropriate starting point for achievement, but they will go nowhere unless you follow through with action. Many people confuse intentions with achievement. After all, it is the idea that is most important, they reason. In reality, the most mediocre idea acted upon is far more valuable than a flash of genius that resides only in your mind. Developing the habit of action may be difficult at first, but the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. January 3rd. Nature yields her most profound secrets to those who are determined to uncover them. The field of science is perhaps the best illustration of how success always seems to come to those who apply the principle of accurate thinking in a persistent, determined effort. America's great inventor, Thomas A. Edison, is said to have failed 10,000 times in his attempt to develop a workable electric light bulb. He learned from each failure and refused to quit until he succeeded. Breakthroughs occur every day because a determined person continues to search for solutions to complex problems long after everyone else has given up and gone home. You may not invent the light bulb or the next supercomputer, but you can find creative solutions to old problems if you apply the proven principles of success consistently and persistently. January 4th. Humility. Success without humility of heart is apt to prove only temporary and unsatisfying. January 5th. Attend well to your character, and your reputation will look out for itself. Most of us at one time or another have been misunderstood by those who are important to us. They thought we planned to take an action they disliked, when in truth, our intentions were to proceed in an entirely different direction. Such misunderstandings are usually quickly righted and life goes on. The same is true with character and reputation. If your reputation is for some reason misaligned with your character, it will soon quickly right itself when others discover for themselves that you are not at all the kind of person they had assumed you were. If your foundation is strong, you never need to be concerned about such misunderstandings. Others will learn soon enough what kind of person you really are. Spend your time and energy in constant self-inspection and self-improvement, building strong character, and you will never have to worry about what others think of you. January 6th. The individual who only does enough work to get by seldom gets much more than by. There is a cause and effect relationship between your actions and the rewards that accrue to you. When you put more of yourself into your career, your personal relationships, your religious faith, and any other aspect of your life, you get more out of it. If your ambitions are greater than simply getting by in life, you will never be truly happy with your company, your job, or yourself unless you do your best every day. Your harshest critic and your toughest competitor should be you. January 7th. If you are worried or afraid of anything, there is something in your mental attitude that needs correction. Worry and fear are negative emotions that serve no useful purpose. Worse, they are not benign influences on your behavior. Both tend to expand if left unchecked until they crowd out positive emotions and beliefs, taking over your mind and filling it with counterproductive emotions that cause you to doubt your ability to succeed at anything you attempt. Unless you control worry and fear, one day you will discover that they control you. While the emotions can't always be corrected,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?